Okay, the stream is looking fine. Let me. Oh, okay. I sound sick. I sound like a different person. Okay, I guess I will be a different person today. Yay! Let's go. Hold on. No one is here yet, so guess we're chilling a little bit. Let's think about what will I say. Huh. Twitch it. There we go. Okay. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god. I have been offline for so long. I can't remember how to do this. Okay, let's think. So the first thing is just hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Wait, should I be a bit darker because I'm sick? Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. I will change myself into something that's more fitting, you know? Something that will fit my situation right now. Ah, not that. Don't drink. Okay, let's see. Where did I put that shit? Where is it?
Joyce, hello!
Oh my god, damn it, my boy. Hello. Joyce, hello. Welcome. Hold on. Let me change into something. Don't be shocked, okay? Hold up. Yeah, welcome back. Yay. Wee. Okay. I'm glad to see you again, Demi. Even though I talk to you every day. Nice to see you. Okay, hold up. I will be a bit dark. Hold up. Let's see, where is it? Is this one? Oh, okay.
Joyce, hello!
Hello, Kira. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, I'm a bit sick today. Hold on, let me turn on my filters. Don't be shocked, okay? I might look a bit weird, you know? I might look a bit weird. Hold up. You ready? What's up? I look a bit weird, aren't I? Ayo. Yes, I am cat but tan. Yeah, I am tan. I think I fucked up the color, but okay. Let me try that again. I think, oh, that's too dark. Where is it? Oh, there. Okay, I can shift into many colors. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is the evil cat. See? Yeah, evil angel. Oh my god, the colors. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I forgot which color. Was it? Oh, blue. Yeah, the cruel version of me. Let me try. Let me try to be evil. You there? Uh, what do you say to be mean and evil? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. How to be mean and evil. No idea. Boy. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh. Oh damn. I look like a highlighter. Just take the line from Maleficent. Well, well, well. Did I nail it? Green plant angel. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly. Oh my god. Oh, this is so blue. You know what? Because I'm sick, maybe this will be perfect. Okay. What's up with this new color? It's just a filter. Oh. It's just a filter. Um, I don't know because I'm not myself today, so maybe a different color. Yeah, just turn RBG. Yeah, exactly. So nice, isn't it? Yeah, I turn RBG. I got the LGBT lights. Oh my god. But anyways, oh my god. Even that thing, even the emotes change color. Do you see that? You got the gamer skin tone? Really? Hmm. The gamer skin tone. Are all gamers had the skin? I don't know. I don't know. Really? Do they? Hmm. Interesting. But yeah, okay, so it's just that I cannot be myself today. I am sick. My voice changed. So, I cannot be like, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Yeah. So just a little bit darker, you know? Just a little bit darker. Oh god. Yeah, I think I've rested enough, I was going to stream like immediately, like right after I came back, like which is like yesterday. But VNPT and this shit. And like yeah. Okay, so did I Yep, I got VNPT. Uh, fucking hell, man. I can't even stream. And like uh, uh and Panda was streaming at the same time, so I was just like, maybe not streaming today, I would just chill there. So yeah, I streamed today. Yay! Okay, so I was going to talk about like how the fuck did I get to the hospital, How did I get to like hospitalized? It's a very long story, I guess. It all started from what day was it again? Hold on. Let me look at the calendar. Hold up. Where is the calendar? Calendar. Okay, here we go. So it started from the 8th of February. Sounds like I'm telling a folk tale. Uh, I guess so, yeah. So, yeah, on Wednesday, the 8th of February, so I was like, you know, on my way to chill with my friend as the lot. Okay. So I went to this coffee shop, right? Tea shop to be exact. In somewhere in District 1, kind of. Yeah. And like uh I put away my motorbike and then I walked to the shop, right? But like I wasn't paying attention. So on the sidewalk, there used to be like there should be tiles, right? There should be bricks on the surface of the road, but like there is this spot. It doesn't have the tiles, so it's just like a small hole there. But I didn't see it, so I tripped and I fell. At first, it wasn't it wasn't that bad, you know. I was like, oh god. I fell face down. Okay. I fell face down. And like at first it doesn't hurt that much, you know? And I still managed to like get into the shop, still be there, chill with Panda and Chaos and some of others people that we met there. But then like it get worse. Like later that night, you know? My foot starts swelling, and I was like, oh, maybe it's just a sprained ankle, you know? Nothing much. It's a normal reaction for a sprained ankle. I think it got swollen. It got swollen, and like and like later on, like Panda and Chaos want to go to ramen, and like when we finish the ramen, it hits me. Okay, it start to hit me. I start to feel pain, but still, it's still bearable. Okay, it's still bearable. It's, I mean, like I can still walk, but like very slowly. No, and like Panda was like, nah, nah, bruh, nah, bruh, you can't go home like that. And he insists, God bless him, he insists on like getting me medicine, you know, those painkillers and some type of ointment, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, and I was so stubborn. Okay, I was so stubborn. I was like, no, bro, I think I can go home. Like, I can manage to go home just fine. Don't worry about me. Just. And you're like, no, no, you have to get help. And I was like, oh God, oh God. But like, thing is, I still feel okay. It's still manageable. Okay, at that time, I was still feeling okay. I mean, I thought it was just a simple sprained ankles, you know. and then and then like he insists on like, you know, um so I was driving the motorbike, right? And he also have a motorbike, so he was just like, yeah, he insists on like driving alongside with me until I get back home, kind of. And so he did, even though I said like, go home, Panda, go home. I can still do it. I can get home just fine. Just go. So God bless him, okay? That was a very kind gesture, okay? Thank God. Jesus. And like I still managed to get home and like yeah, I put on the medicine that he bought for me and I managed to go to work in the next 2 days. I still go to work. I still go to work. Like so that night was Wednesday, right? So I still go to work on Thursday and Friday. And then on Saturday, I was like, that's pretty that's strange. So usually if it's a sprained ankle, right, it should be feeling better by now, but it doesn't. So I was like, that's strange. Okay, so maybe I will take a day off on Saturday to check up on it. And so I did. I went to the doctor. I did a checkup on it. And you know what? A broken bones. Oh my god, a broken bones. Yeah, I know, but like it was so weird. It doesn't hurt that much. It doesn't hurt that much. Like I thought like if you have a broken bone, it would Oh, thank you, Demi. What a sweet boy. Yeah, but like, dude, I was like, okay, a broken bones. And like, I took myself to the hospital. Like, I drive to the hospital by myself. And like, and the doctor said, okay, so you have a broken bones. So you can go home and then come back tomorrow and stay in the hospital and we will perform a surgery on you on Monday. And I was like, oh my God, is it that serious? And like he showed me the film, you got X-ray and shit, and he showed me the film, and like, okay, so I don't know how to explain this, but like, okay, so the foot, right, the foot, it have 5 toes, right? So each of them will have one bone connect to it, right? So my pinky bones, my pinky toes, the bones on for my pinky toe is like totally slide off. You know, it got dislocated, kind of. It got dislocated out of its position. And the doctor was like, yeah, we had to perform surgery to put that together. Screw it back. Ugh. And like the way he described it, it sounds so painful, but like, dude, when I'm on the surgery table, it doesn't feel anything. It doesn't feel anything. It doesn't feel like anything. And because like, yeah, they do have those what was that again? it just it doesn't feel anything. That is so strange, man. And like and yeah, yeah, the paralyzer. Exactly. That thing. I was and like, oh God. And like when I was in the hospital, right? Everybody was so worried. And my mom and dad is so concerned because like I just like text them that, oh, okay, dad, so I have to do surgery. I was so calm about it, but my mom and my dad freaked out. And like my mom was freaking out the most because like what the fuck? But I was so calm about it. I was like, yeah, I have to do surgery. The doctor said I had to put a screw in it, kind of shit. Yeah, I have broken bones. It was it was so damn funny, but like yeah, broken bones. And like so I went back home packing my stuff, and then my dad took me to the hospital on the next day so I can, like stay there. And like most of the oh wait, not most of the time. Mm, sometime I was alone by myself in the room. No, not the room. It's just that I'm on my own, right? So I took care of the paperwork by myself, fill out the paperwork, um, pay for the hospital fee, shit like those. But like I do have a caretaker though, but like she doesn't come until the next day when I had the surgery. So yeah, most the first night I was on my own in the hospital. But like yeah, there was some roommate, but like somebody who knows me or related to me is not there. And like I was like, okay, this is not so bad. It's not so bad. Like yeah, sleeping at the hospital is not that bad, no. Just a bit lonely. Can't with a positive thinking. No, actually, I'm not. I'm not that positive. I did break down several times when I was left alone because yeah, my caretaker cannot stay with me 24/7. They still have their business to attend to, So sometime I did break down several times. But it's no biggie, okay? It's no biggie. And yeah, and like my aunt, yes, my aunt, when she visited me, she gave me this like this box of candy. You mean it is no biggie, you know? Just feeling a bit alone. When people were left alone with their own thoughts, they get very depressive, okay? But like, dude, I can manage. I can get through. It's all done by now. I'm back home already. Ouch. Ouch. That hurts. Ouch. Why did you bump me? Why did you bump me? What did I do? No head pat sounds, so that's work. Okay. Wow. That's a very aggressive head pat right there. That's gonna leave a mark, That head pat's gonna leave a mark. So, so yeah, is yeah. So the first night I was there, and like to be honest, I was pretty nervous because like I've never performed surgery before. I never had any surgery before. It was my first time being on the surgeon table. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm kind of terrified, kind of worried, because like, dude, I like there's like this part of me that knows that like nothing's gonna go wrong. It's just a simple surgery, and like the other part of me, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What are they gonna do? Will I feel anything? Oh my God, will it go wrong? Of course it's not gonna go wrong, but like, I was very worried. I was very worried. And like And like when it comes to Monday, right? Oh my God, I was so I was so nervous. And like on Monday, my dad came with me to the door, you know, uh to the surgeon room, I think. Yeah, to the surgery room. So I went in there, yeah, and they told me to take off my clothes. Yeah, took off everything, everything, and then put on the what was it? What was this? What was that garment? I don't know. Yeah, it's just like is a patient clothing, I guess. Yeah, the type of that they make you wear and go to the surgery table. Yeah, that one. Like I was totally naked. It feels so weird. It feels so weird. Yeah, the green one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The green one. It felt so weird. And like I was not alone in that room. You know, I was not alone in that room. There are like a few more patients and yeah, they had to do the same. And then I gave my clothes to my dad and like okay, so they pulled in what was that thing again? A wheelchair. Yeah. They pulled in a wheelchair and they make me sit on it and they pushed me in the room first. I was the first one to be pushed in the surgeon room, and I was like, "Oh my God, why am I first?" Hello, Cole. Welcome to the stream, Joyce. Hello. Even when you was getting organ surgery, you didn't have to get naked. Really? I thought like every surgery has to, like perform when you're naked. Huh? That's strange. Really? Oh, how am I now? Well, my foot's still a bit how do you explain it? It's a bit like numb, but yeah, I can like walk, but like very slowly. Eh, if I'm not fine, and I won't be streaming, you know. I wear like really thin clothes. Mm-hmm. No need to change clothes. Huh? That's strange. Like they strip me naked and they make me wear that green thingy. I don't know what it's called. And yeah, they push me into the room and like put me on the table and like oh yeah, they made me sit up so they can inject the paralyzer. Mm-hmm. And like I can feel it when they inject it in. I can feel it. Like it runs like from like from my waist to like my whole leg. I can feel it. I can feel it runs. Is it painful? It's a little bit. It's like ant bite. You know, it's like it feels like ant bites. But like when the medicine start running inside my legs, it's kind of feel. I wouldn't say it's painful. I wouldn't say painful, but it's feel weird. You know, it's feel weird. Very weird. No, no, they don't give me that. They just give me paralyzer. Yeah, I just feel numb. I was totally conscious. I was totally conscious. Yeah, it just feel numb. You know, I don't think they do that anymore. To avoid risks. So yeah, I was totally conscious. It's just like my leg doesn't feel anything, and like and they put up the what was it? The curtains, I think. Yeah, they cover up where they cover up, so I cannot look down at my foot. So I would just I can only see like the ceiling, the light bulbs, and that curtains. And the doctor on the other side was just like, huh, do you want to do pedicure? The doctor was being so funny. Like, huh, do you want to do pedicure? Because my toenail was so fucking long. And I was like, yeah, do it. If you want. I don't care. You want to do pedicure? You want to do pedicure? Might as well paint it, huh? But like, yeah, they did put some kind of what was it? I think some kind of medicine. It's yellow. The yellow medicine is for killing germs and whatever it is. But like, yeah, they put it on my whole leg. They put it on my whole legs. So like, yeah, I have one yellow foot. Yeah, like at first I can still feel it, but like 10 minutes later I cannot feel my foot anymore. And they start to perform surgery on it. I don't know when they they cut it open. I really don't know. I really don't know when because I cannot feel anything. That is so strange, man. That's so weird. But like because I think I know because at some point um I was feeling like, do you know the feeling when you about to faint? Yeah. So the feeling that like, oh, you got lightheaded and you feel like you're about to faint, everything starts to be so blurry and shit. Yeah, I think that is when they cut in. I think that is when. And like I was feeling very sleepy at that point, you know? I was feeling so sleepy at it and I did took a nap. I took a nap, I woke up a little bit, and was like, are they done? Are they done? And like, yeah, and I was like half asleep and half awake. That's a weird feeling. and then like when they're done, it was like, okay, hey miss, wake up. Jocelyn, wake up. We're done. And I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do next? Stand up and walk out? I can't feel anything. I cannot feel my legs. And like the doctor pick up my legs, like lift it up in the air so I can see it. And I was like, I honestly cannot feel anything. And I was like, whose leg was that? Is that mine? Is that mine? Is that my leg? This is so weird, man. That was so weird. And then like they put yeah they put me on another like the on a bed with wheels, and they pushed me out to this room where I just lay there until like the numbing agent is already gone. I would just lay there until the effects wears out. And yeah, I can't feel anything until the numbing agents start to wear out. Like sometimes they will check on me like, okay, are you starting to feel things again yet? And I was like, no, not yet. And they would just leave me there. Yeah, it sounds painful. Yeah, it get worse in like at night. Yeah, it get really worse. Oh my gosh. And like, yeah, I was feeling a bit better. So like, yeah, when I start to feel stuff again, not entirely, but like I can feel something. So they were just like, okay, so let's push you back to your room. And like the surgery table is very cold. I shivers a lot in there. Yeah, the surgery table is very cold. So they had to like, you know, shine lights on me, the warming lights. Yeah. Ugh. And like seriously, I got shivered a lot. Yeah, so they took me to my room and they said like, yeah, you should stay still until 7 o'clock. And at that time it was like 3 in the afternoon, so I got to stay there for like, I got to like stay still for like 4 hours. I need to stay, and like until that point I cannot feel anything just yet. Yeah, I can't feel anything yet. But like when it's like past 7 o'clock, I start to feel stuff. And like my foot was so swollen. It swallowed it like swollen up a lot. Like it's become really really big, and like it start to the we have this cast right on my foot. So this cast was pre-made before I was on the surgery table. So it was pre-made, and like because my foot swollen up a lot, it doesn't fit anymore, and it start to hurt because of the cast. I was I was in pain because the cast was tightened up on my foot. Not because of the surgery. And I was like, oh gosh. And it was like, god damn it. I can't tell. I can't tell if this is internal pain or external pain. So like, yeah, I try to communicate. I try to talk to them. Yeah, man. It was so fucking hard. I can't even sleep, you know? And like luckily my my care my caretaker was there with me. So I was like, auntie, yeah, my aunt take care of me, and like my cousin too, but like that night was my aunt. So I told my aunt like, auntie, can you tell the nurse to like loosen up the cast because it's pinching on my foot. It hurts. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I try to bear with it, but I can't. So yeah, my aunt was like, okay, honey, wait a bit. And like, yeah. So yeah, they managed to loosen it up a little bit, and like that was so much better. Before that, before we tried to tell the nurse, they're like, yeah, the cast was pinching and shit like that. I thought it was like because I had just had a surgery, so that's why it hurts, and the nurse just bring up like a bottle of painkillers, and they start to like transfer. Is it transfer? You know that the they put a needle on your on your hand. Yeah, they put a needle on your hand and like IV drip. Is it IV drip? No, not rinse. IV drip. Is it? IV drip. Mm, yeah, it's intravenous therapy. Yeah. So, so they put an a needle on your veins, you know. So and they put fluids, you know, whenever they want to like uh what was it? I don't know the term for it. Oh my god. So yeah, yeah, they just IV drip me, you know, IV drip, intravenous drip, IV drips. Let me type that in the chat. IV drip. There. Okay. So yeah, she bring a bottle of like the fluids and start IV dripping, but like I didn't feel any better. So I was like, yeah, maybe it's a cast. Maybe the problem is not my foot, it's the cast. And like we didn't solve it until like late, very late, like 12 at night and shit. Yeah, 12. Oh yeah, and Panda did visit me on that day, I think. Yeah, when the day when I was done with surgery. Yeah, and like as soon as I'm done with surgery, I was texting my friends and my caretaker. So I was texting everyone that I know. So I text Panda, and I text Panda, and I was like, okay, so I'm done with surgery, and he was like, okay, cool. And he asked me, what can you consume? But like the doctor says like you shouldn't sit up until 7 and you shouldn't eat anything until 7. So I was like, nothing. I told him nothing. I cannot eat anything until 7. But like after 7 I can eat whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, that's what the doctor said. Just knock yourself out. Eat anything that you want. That's weird, right? Because like after surgery, there should be something that you shouldn't eat. But the doctor is like, yeah, you can eat whatever you want. Hmm, that's strange. That's strange. So yeah, he came to visit with some drinks, soft drink, which is refreshing, you know, because usually when people come to visit, they usually bring milk and shit, but like I'm so tired of that. It's just your leg problem. Uh-huh. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's just a injured foot. No biggie. I can eat whatever. And like I get to eat a lot. And I think I'm gaining weight too. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Intense workout. Let's go. So yeah, like at the time when I was in the hospital, I get to eat a lot of stuff. Like I get to eat phở, I get to eat bún bò, I get to eat bánh canh cua, bánh canh cá lóc. That's a lot. And sometimes it's like cơm tấm and cơm gà xối mỡ too. Oh my god, that's a lot. Man, I get to eat a lot, man. And like, and my visitor, And so yeah, so somebody who knows about the situation came to visit. So yeah, I get to eat so much. And like somebody came to like a lot of people came to visit, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. Like the people from my yeah, my co-workers came to visit, and they brought milk, and like my college friends, they came. Oh my god, Jesus, they came extra. Like they bought flowers, they bought, what was it, bird nest juice, I don't know, bird nest. Really? And I was like, what? Okay, so they bought flour, they bought bird nest juice, they bought milk, they bought uh, a bunch of snacks. And I was like, what the fuck? And like, okay, so they brought them in, right? And like one of my friends, one of my college friend, yeah, college friend, university friend, start opening them up and give it to me. Told me to eat like right on the spot. I was like, dude, calm down. Jesus. I cannot. I haven't had dinner yet. What the fuck? That's a lot. They start to feed me, and I was like, are you coming to visit, or are you here to make me like overweight? Jesus. And like, and I was like, yeah, okay. So the first thing that they open up is a box of milk. Okay, so yeah, okay, I can do that. I can drink that, and yeah. And as soon as I finish, she opened another one. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, you care, but like, oh my god. Okay, I get to feel the love. Yay! Thank you. God damn it. God damn it. Oh yeah, and my aunt did tell me that, like, okay, so since like inside the surgery room is very cold, so you might need to be careful. Yeah, a very deep and wholesome love. Yeah, very aggressive too. Oh my god. Like, yeah, so my aunt told me that, like, okay, so since the surgery room is very cold, you might want to be careful. You will get sick afterwards. Okay? Take care of your throat. And look at me now. God. The weird thing is, like, when I'm still in the hospital, nothing happens. I don't get sick. I was like, okay, so maybe I won't get sick. But like, as soon as I got home, this happens. Yeah, my nose start running, and it start clogging, and it's running, and it's clogging, and it's running, and it's clogging. And my throat start to hurt. Like, what the fuck? Why? If you're gonna get sick, why didn't you get sick in the hospital? What the fuck? Hey, yo. Oh my god. Oh god. I don't get it. It's just so weird, man. It's so weird. Yeah, see? So strange. Okay. Okay, let me think. Is there anything interesting in the hospital? Oh yeah, like one of my roommates. Yeah, one of my roommates. I shared a room with like 7 or 6. people, I think. Rest your voice. No. No. I won't. No. I mean, like, so, like, my roommates, there's this one girl. She is, like, how many years younger? I think 5. Ouch. Ow. It's okay. I'm fine. I'm still good. Okay, thanks, bestie. I will drink some water. There, you happy? So yeah, in the surgery room. No, wait, no, not the surgery room. In the wards. Yeah, the patient ward. There's this girl, right? She is like 5 years younger than me, but like suffer with the same situation. And like we get to surgery on the same day. How crazy is that? Like she also have like the similar situation. Like I was hurt on the left foot, right? And she also hurt on the left foot. And like yeah, she also have that bone dislocated. How crazy. How crazy was that? But like I didn't get to talk to her much because like I was in the corner of I was in this corner of the room and she was in the other corner of the room. Okay, stretch. All right. Oh God. Stretch. Okay. Good. Thank you for the stretch. Oh my God, I feel much better. Oh, my neck. I don't know if you can hear that, but like it just. Yeah. So this is like that girl, and that's the least I can do. Thank you, Demi. Such a good boy. Small chiropractic session. Yes. Thank you, doctor. Thank you, doctor. Okay. Thank you, doc. No, not a good boy. Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are a good little boy. Good boy. A good demon. Yeah, just like me. Good demon. Why? What's wrong? What's wrong with being a good boy? What's wrong with being a good boy? Hmm? Oh, God. Man, I really want to make a joke. You no good? What do you mean you're no good? You are a good boy. I am a bad girl. Yeah, I'm bad at everything. I can't even walk right. Bad boy ain't good. Good boy ain't fun. He wants to be funny, baby. Ah, okay. Don't worry, Demi. You still have that laughter of a fuckboy. So you're okay. Yeah. You're not a bad boy, but like still fun. Still fun. Don't worry. Still fun. Oh, look at that emoji. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Oh god. Excuse me. Huh. Would it freak you out if I start to speak Vietnamese? No, maybe not. Maybe leave it for another day. Yeah, maybe not. You'll be surprised, but yeah, okay. So, like, yeah, I have a lot of time on my own in the hospital. So, like, I came up with like very weird stuff. Like, I was going to make a redeem for like speaking in Vietnamese, but like three different region of Vietnamese. Yeah. Like the north, the south, and the central. Weird. Yeah. Yeah. Alongside of like being sad, depressed, broken, I also think of weird stuff to do on stream. Yeah, very, very resourceful, I don't know, man. To think about it, it's a very funny things to do, but like, I don't know, I feel a bit shy. I feel a bit shy. Yeah, seems fitting for what an angel do in their free time. Yeah, could be, yeah. I know, right? Yeah. I mean, Angel doesn't have a lot of things to do, so I might think of things to like fuck up with people in their free time. Yeah, make use of the time. Okay. Huh. So what should I talk about? Oh yeah, the college friend group, the university friend group that came to visit me. So there's this one girl, okay? She she was very how should I express this? She's very funny. She talks in a very funny manner, even though she's not like she doesn't try to be funny, but the way she talk is so funny. Like she said like girl, uh oh yeah, they will visit me in the middle of like they were talking to me, like they were just chatting, they're talking about their lives and shit, and like the doctor came in to check up on people. I don't know why he check up on like on check up on people at like 8. You should have done that like in the afternoon or something, but like yeah, the doctor of this hospital is weird. If they feel like checking up, they will check up, okay? And like I was talking to my friends, and the doctor walks to like he walks around, right? And he called my name. So yeah, mind you, the doctor is very young. I think is he's about like 27 to 30 something. Yeah, the doctor is very young. So he was like, Joyceline, and he's looking at the at my bed, like there's a people gathering around my bed. So he was like, oh, you were talking to your friend. So that means cat is hello. No. I'm still young. I'm still younger than that doctor, okay? I'm still younger than that doctor. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm I am already 500 years old. I'm not young anymore. Oh no, the back pain. Yeah, but like, I mean, the doctor listen, he seems young doesn't mean that I am old, okay? So I am in fact a fossil. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, basically a fossil. I'm old, old people. So old people use old things, okay? Don't shit on my table anymore. Okay, so yeah, the doctor came in and he was like, "Oh, you were talking to your friends? Okay, I will check up on you later." But like he's speaking Vietnamese, right? So he said something like, so he addressed himself as anh. Okay.
I will send you to Jesus.
Yeah, try. What are you gonna do? Send me home? Jesus. That's gonna scare me? Nah. Change the baby? No, bestie. I would just not change it to torture y'all. Okay? I would just not change it so I can see you guys suffer every single day. Okay? Okay, so it's like, so doctor addressed himself when he talks to me. It's like, oh, are you, yeah. He addressed himself as anh, you know, which is like male, older, kind of vibe, but not like back, because like usually when the doctors address themselves to the patient, they usually use like back, no matter how old, okay? No matter how old, they usually said that. But like at like this time, he addressed himself to me as like anh, you know. You're like, oh, anh đang nói chuyện với bạn hả? Ok. Vậy cứ nói đi, rồi lát nữa anh quay lại anh kiểm tra sau. Like, yeah, something like that. Something like that. And the girl was just like, girl. He addressed himself as anh, but not back to you. It was like, yeah, what's wrong? I mean, like, I don't feel anything weird because like, dude, the doctor looks young, okay? That is reasonable, I guess. Like, yeah, he's a bit older than me, I guess. So it's reasonable that he used that pronouns, you know? That he addressed himself like that. And the girl was like, oh god, my god, girl, why? and she was like, that doctor looked kind of hot too. She thinks of like every fucking romance scenario that can happen in the hospital, and she put me in it. And I was like, dude, why are you this desperate? And she was like, no, girl, you are desperate. And I was like, what? Excuse me? I am not desperate, okay? And she was like, but you are single. And I was like, yes, I am single, but what about it? And she was like, dude, there are chances everywhere. Listen. No. No. I am not. And like, I'm pretty sure that doctor are not like interest me in that way, okay? Jesus. This girl is they read too many no romance. Okay, they read too many romance. My God, my God. I wouldn't want to meet my significant doctor. I'm sorry, okay? Doctor, I am sorry my throat is not at the best shape right now, okay? Jesus. Like, it could be so hard.
Did you finish your dinner?
It's lunch, dude.
Sorry. Did you finish your meal?
Yeah. Please take it away. Thanks. Okay. It's lunch. It's lunch. It's lunch. Hey, miss. It's lunch. Oh my God. My brother is just being a dumbass, okay? Jesus. It's lunch. It's lunch. God damn it. God damn it, bro. His voice kind of hard in English. Hello. I mean, I mean, I think that it's the same case for everybody, okay? I thought Panda's voice was also hard in English, and then he starts speaking Vietnamese. Yes, like everybody's voice is hard in English, okay? But then they start speaking Vietnamese, and I was like, well, nope, nope, nope. But like that's not the case for me though. I sound like a fucking kid whenever whatever language I speak. And here I am, sound like a failure and dumbass and everything. No, you're not, okay? No, you're not. No, you're not, bestie. No, you're not. No, you're not. You sound cute. You sound cute. Nah, both you sound nice. We're consistent with ourselves, yeah. Oops, excuse me. Hope you didn't hear that. Yes, we are consistent. We are degen in every language. What do you mean, Taskaru? What? Hello? May, what are you Taskaruing? What are you Taskaruing? What is that? What the fuck? Taskaru bullshit. What do you mean? What are we Taskaruing? Why are you Taskaruing? The fuck? Hello? I didn't even show you guys my hot mommy voice. What the fuck? Hello? What are you Taskaruing? Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, maybe I should make a redeem about maybe, yeah, maybe I should make a redeem for the Vietnamese voice now. Redeem. Is it? Which one is it? Oh, there we go. Viewer rewards. Channel points. Okay. Add more redeem. Where do you add more redeem? Yeah, there we go. Speak Northern Vietnamese. 5 minutes. Is it? Should it be 5 minutes? Is 5 minutes too short? Because I don't know. I cannot think of a lot of stuff to say in Vietnamese. 5 minutes. Yeah, just go with 5 minutes then. 5 minutes of Northern. Oh sheesh. What did I press? Northern is that how you write north? No. Okay. 500. Okay, what's the color for north? Green. Yeah, that would be good. Green. Okay, let's add another one. Speak. What? What's wrong, bestie? Central Vietnamese. Yep, I'm fucking myself up. You have just ended your meeting around 5 minutes ago? Oh, good then. Is it? Is it a good thing? You were resting your brain. Okay. Cool. 5 minutes. Will be cursed. You still haven't turned down the volume. You're using headphone. Oh, are you? Is it like the keyboard sound, right? So. Oh, okay, understandable. I see. His voice. Yep, don't need to, yeah, say no more, bestie. I understand. I understand. Oh god. Oh my god. Yep, no need to explain. 8. And one more is speak Southern. Oh my god. Yeah. Vietnamese. Okay. I should do this when I still remember. But somehow he still sound cute. Oh, definitely, yeah, definitely not you simping. Yeah, we blame Facebook for this. Yeah, it's totally Facebook's fault. You know, if a person sounds cute, it's totally Facebook doing. Okay, so I'm done with the redeem. Color. Yeah, maybe I just put it yellow or orange, something. Orange. Okay, done. So we have 3 new redeem. I hope nobody find out about that. Can I check messenger? Okay. What? Why is that thing on? Turn it off. Turn it off. What the fuck? Why am I crying? What is this? Okay. Oh yeah. I forgot that I still linked some expression onto some keys and like I pressed it accidentally. I didn't know. Okay, let's see. Let's see what May send me. What the fuck? What does that mean? Okay. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah, Demi was not there at that time when Panda was when Panda who else? C4 and Virian was talking about size. So oh my god. You sent the meme with a message that you're not simping. Yeah, totally. I trust you, bestie. I totally trust you. Yeah. Yeah. So like yesterday, well, while you're busy with something, so at some point, Panda, C4, and Virian, which is 3 dude, and there was me sitting in the middle, and I was listening to them talking about size. And Panda was like, Virian, what is your size? And he give like a chart, you know, like there's like enough to fit beautifully in my palm size. What the fuck? Oh god. And like, and it was like, yeah, so they start looking down. I mean, like I don't like really witness it, but like I can feel that they are looking down, measuring it, you know. And it was like, okay. And Panda was like, and later on they were talking about some um adult movie actor, if you know what I mean. Yeah. And C4 would just like bring up this name. I don't know, something Jeremy. I don't remember. Like, yeah. So C4 is like, yeah, not like that guy. Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know why I did like turn on my microphone and it was like, why the fuck am I here? Why the fuck am I here? Just to listen to 3 dudes talking about size. You know, and like they were talking about this yeah, adult movie actor, you know. Yeah, and like, and they were talking about like, oh my god, imagine like every time they are erect, the amount of blood going down there, you know. how can he not die and shit like that, and I was like, what the fuck. Okay, interesting, and like the fact that Panda, he like when he heard like I think they were talking about like something like the world longest um the world longest ding dong. I'm sorry. The world longest was like 47 centimeter, and it was, and Panda was like 47 centimeter, no, 48 centimeter, 48 centimeter. Like, yeah, he was like 48 centimeter. And like, so they usually write like 48 centimeter, and like there's brackets, right? And they wrote it in inches. Yeah, they wrote it in inches, and Panda was like 19 inches. I still don't know why you remember that reason. What reason? So specifically, huh? Like, the fact that he's not surprised. Even correct yourself. That number. Oh. I don't know, man. I don't know. Of all the things, of all the things, and he was like, man, the fact that he was like not surprised at 48 centimeter but 19 inches. He was like, okay, 48 centimeter. How long was it? 19 inches. I can't. Of all things your brain desires, yeah. Yep. It doesn't centimeter. Yeah, because like for Vietnamese people, right? For Vietnamese people, we are more used to like centimeter, not inches, but like this dude, he has been living in Canada for so long. He used inches now. Oh my god, man. I just can't. I just can't. And like everybody was like, god damn it. Yeah, 48 centimeters, okay, but 19 inches. And like at that time I was muting myself, but like because I need to go to the bathroom. So like when I'm done with like, yeah, doing my deeds, when I'm done with my stuff, I came back and I was like, seriously, why are we on this topic? And they was like, oh yeah, it all started with the couch. The couch. So apparently, their old Panda's old background for streaming is a black couch. Yeah, a couch. A fucking couch. Okay? It's just a couch. a couch. You know, the sofa, the kind of seat that you sit on, you know, the couch. So his background was the couch. And he was like, "Oh yeah, that's how you found me." And I was like, "What? Huh? I found you with a couch? You got them, you got them." What the fuck, man? It just like, so he was like, "Yeah, in that video where I make the declaration of war with like YouTube streamer and Twitch streamers, shit like that." And yeah, that was the first interaction of me and Panda. So it was like, but like I didn't notice the couch. Okay? I didn't notice the couch. I was like, okay, so these people are like having like a YouTube versus Twitch streamer, which is cool. I wanna join shit like that. And like, okay, and like, yeah, we interact, and like somehow I slide into the VSU. But like, yeah, so the couch, he was like, yeah, the if you know the meme, like one girl with a lot of dudes sitting on a couch, you know that meme. Yeah, so that's the couch. And I don't know why it came to the size, and then the porn star, I mean adult movie actor, and like, yeah, how did they survive with that huge ding dong, man? That shit escalated quickly. I don't know if like anything like that happened, like like a girl sitting, like a guy sitting amongst like girls and listening to girls talk. I've seen that, but I don't know if there's like a girl sitting among guys and listening to guys talk. Why am I there? Why was I there? I don't know. Suddenly porn is turning survival drama. Yeah, that is so weird, man. What the fuck? Why? Why are they talking about that? I don't know. That is so weird. Oh my god, how did I end up like this? I was talking about like you don't know, that sound interesting? Okay. Then you should have been there, you know? You should have taken my place. You should have taken my place. Oh yeah, why did I talk about this anyway? I was talking about like I came back from the hospital. How did it came to this? What the fuck? Huh? Huh? You should have been there had it not been for this. Oh, it's okay. Hang in there, bestie. The box is still there. Yeah, you can totally listen to it before it disappears. Before it disappears. What should I do now? What should I do now? You going to take a nap? Okay. Have a good nap, bestie. Maybe it will fading away. Okay. Okay. Remember to come back later then. Okay, let me see. Is there any interesting stuff on Steam right now? Maybe I will like download some games and like, you know, let's see. What can I play without fucked up my PC? That's a hard question. Hard question indeed. Wild Hearts. They're all new era. I don't know. Oh my god, what is that? What's that ringing? Huh? Oh god. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, a lot of games are on sale. Damn. What is that? Okay. Immortal. Oh. Huh. That's cool. Oh. Oh, right. I should play. I should finish the. What was it again? Tales of the Black Forest. Maybe I should finish that. Oh god, that game was waiting for so long to be finished. Hold on. Stream information. Ah. Okay. Hold on. Let me change to. Okay. Tales of the Black Forest. Oh god, I haven't finished this game. There we go. I found it. Done. Okay. So I'm changing games. Done. Okay. Let's play. Twitch Gaming. Twitch Gaming. Okay, let's see. There we go. Maybe I should put there. Okay, cool. Where is this? Oh. Where? Oh yeah, I should turn off the chatting BGM. Okay, cool. Can you hear? Okay, maybe you can. Yeah, you can. You can definitely hear the game. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's continue. I don't know when will I finish this. Is it auto save or save one? I don't know. Is it auto save? Where did I left off? Oh, what is this place? Oh my god, it's so scary, man. The iron box containing movie films already rusty old. What is this chapter? I forgot. Empty trash can. A small window. Right? Uh-huh. What is this? A projector. Okay. That's a big projector. Mm-hmm. Okay, what should I do here? A stove. Oh my god, the sound is so creepy. Ugh. It scares me. Kinda scares me. What? Was this door here earlier? Why does it feel as if it has been removed? That looks weird. That's Ranpo. Ponpoko. Godzilla. Okay, good movies. Some old newspaper. Is it weird? Why do they call it newspaper? Why does it call it newspaper? You know, it's not paper anymore. It had words on it. It's not paper anymore. You know? Tonari no tetero. Okay. Danger ahead. Keep away. Okay. Should I go back in? Ugh. Sound is so creepy. Huh? What the fuck? Huh? The room just now should be a projection room. How come there's an elephant? And something is weird hanging on his body. Yeah, what are those? Maybe this is the legendary Yokaya monster store. Oh, Yokaya. Yokaya. It's a store that specializes in offering goods to yokai. But this kind of store will also sell stuff to humans sometimes. I've heard such good legends. According to the legend, a corporate oh god. Sorry. A corporate employees walk through a deserted alley after work late at night. Suddenly, he saw a road slide and stand under the dim lighting near him. He found it strange that the stand was still open late at night, but he was too hungry, and he put his suspicion aside. He bought his supper, and returned home happily. But the minute he enters his home, something terrible happens. Oh my god. He found out that his supper has already turned rotten, and the chain the owner gave him becomes some animal's teeth. Ew. Okay. Ah, the elephant has opened his eyes. Okay. Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. And I'm not an elephant, I'm a baku. Baka. I'm the dream devouring baku you humans have been talking about. Oh, hello? The kind of dreams devouring baku that could swallow nightmares? You could say that, but I haven't done that for a long time. Oh god. Man. Being sick is the worst. Over this oh my god, wrong voice. over the God. Over these past few years, you humans have too many nightmares, and I always end up having indigestion. Yeah, okay. Plus, nightmares are not as delicious as sweet dreams. It tastes like a mixture of expired mustard and shoe polish applied on moldy octopus. Okay, that is specific. Why you human would have such dreadful dreams, Mo? I'm sorry, okay, man. I would get a headache when it comes to nightmare. That's why I'm afraid of human now, Mo. So, humans, don't always look at me, okay? Sorry. If you have any question, just ask Yume. Yume? Oh. Okay. Oh my god. Hello? Yume, sir? We'll just look around then. Oh, what is that? Eve. Eve? Tales of Narayama. What's in there? Well, I guess nothing. Oh, a Daruma. Various old junk. Okay then. I guess I have no choice. I am Yume of Baku's General Store. I am really sorry. Baku over here is afraid of stranger. May I ask? Ah, you look familiar. I think I saw you from somewhere. Wait, don't tell me your name. Let me think. Aha, I remember. That shop run by someone called Kichiro or Kichijo has a poster of you at the entrance. You are Kihara Kashin, aren't you? Indeed, I am. Oh, it's an honor to have a distinguished person just like you are at the store, Mo. How may I help you? Yume, what is this place? I remember it was a projection room just now. You went to that projection room? Yes. It doesn't make any sense. Even the most powerful yokai can't get in. How could humans get in? Several years ago, that projection room was sealed off by a powerful magical barrier. Normal people would only end up here when they're going through that door. Perhaps you'll have some strong power to cross that barrier? Kihara-san, it seems not only do you have good looks, but you also possess incredible power, Mo. But I'm curious, what's bringing you here to the theater? I'm looking for an important film reel. It should be somewhere in the theater. Okay. Film reel. They are probably stored in the attic at the end of this corridor. But there's a powerful, vengeful spirit residing in the attic. It's dangerous to go in there. Vengeful spirits? Oh my god. I hope he's hot. Or she. Yes. This all dates back to the poisonous gas tank. Oh god, not this again. Okay. There was an attack 3 years ago and the theater got abandoned after that. Not long afterwards, you guys from the nearby gathered in the theater and the theater reopened. Of course, human didn't notice that, Mo. And I have no idea when did that powerful, vengeful spirit suddenly show up in the attic where the film reels are kept. That vengeful spirit would attack any yokai who tried to go near the attic, so none of the yokai dared to get the film reels up there. Luckily, we still have some films that aren't stored in the attic. Right now, the theater can only rely on these few film reruns to make ends meet. Do you know from the movie Eve alone, we have already screened it 800 times? And you guys who live nearby could even recite the lines, Mo. Oh my god. Without new films, it's difficult for the theater to survive. So after the discussion, the yokais in the theater decide to hold a ritual and ask the deity to drive away the vengeful spirits. It is said that the powerful deity is called Hushin. Oh, Hushin? Yume, where is the ritual held? It's at the screening room on the first floor. Kiara-san, you're interested in a ritual? The film reels I'm looking for is quite likely to have something to do with Hoshin. I see. If you want to take part in the ritual, you better wear a yokai mask. The yokais in the theater aren't evil, but they're not friendly to humans. If you wear a yokai mask, you can hide your human smell. You smell like a human. You smell like a human. If I remember correctly, there's a yokai mask in the prop room on the first floor. Here's the key to the prop room. Obtain the key. Yume. Thank you. You're welcome. It's an honor to help someone as young and cute as Kihara-san. Ah, shush. By the way, Kihara-san, if you manage to get to the film reel, you can play it at the shop. You have projection facility here? Baku can do it. Also, oh my god, I pressed too fast. You only need to feed him the film reel, and he can turn the film into a real dream. Wow. This kind of immersive experience is so much better than humans' projectors. Therefore, this theater has always relied on Baku to play the films. Okay? Kihara-san, you shouldn't miss this unique experience, Mo. Okay. Let's go. Okay then, let's go. Kihara-chan, are you going to attend the ritual? Maybe. We can find another way to the attic. Since the curse is related to Hushin, we might be able to find out the reason for the curse from the ritual. You have a point, but... Oh, what is that? What is that sound? Footsteps. Oh my god. Someone was there just now? Who was it? Oh my god. Who was that? What is that? Hello? Where's the flashlight when I need it? Items. Oh, it's A to use. Okay, cool. Pearl portrait. Okay. Whoa. Oh god. I'm scared. My god. Should I... Like the atmospheric music and all the background noises is scary as fuck, man. Okay, it goes. Nothing here. Okay, should I go to this door or that door? The office door is locked. Under renovational entry. Okay, so that's the only way. Yes. Okay. I need a mask. Oh, guys, this is a puzzle. Broken lantern. Film reels. This like Hell Taker or something. Music room. Please keep out. Okay. A mask. Oi. Oi, stay away, stinking human. What? Sorry. Are you yokai no kamen? Demon mask. Okay. Isn't that obvious, stupid humans? Kamen-san. Sorry to bother you. I need to ask for a favor. Are you kidding me? You want to put me in front of a human face? You humans smell so bad. Oh my god, just... Sorry, I won't force you if you don't wish to. Oi, wait a minute. You're not so cold... You're not so cold as to leave me here, aren't you? Well, if you leave me now, I would definitely curse you and make you bleed to death. What do you want? You don't want me to put you on, but you want me to carry you around, sir? Mr. Mask? Hello? So is it a yes? I can help you, but I want you to promise me one thing, or else I'll become an evil spirit and stick around you to haunt you. Okay. Kihara-chan, this guy's bark is worse than his bite. Don't be afraid of him. Okay. My term is very simple. Don't leave me here when you're done with me. Okay. I have enough of being hung up here and collecting dust. Okay. Sure. I promise. Yay. I'm a demon now. Woohoo. Okay, so where do I have to go next? I don't know. Okay. Should I go in here? Locked. The music, it sounds so scary. Whoa, what lantern? Wait, were they lantern before? Oh, strange. Whoa. Oh, is this Ando Megumi? Oh, are you the new staff? I am Ando Megumi, and I'm in charge of presiding over the Hushin ritual. May I know who you are? Kihara Kashin. Kihara Kashin. Sounds familiar. Huh. This ritual concerns the theater survival, so every yokai has to contribute. We're short-handed right now, and you look smarter than those guys. So if you're not busy, you can ask the other yokai to see whether they need any help. Okay. Okay, I will ask. Ando Megumi. That name sounds familiar. Okay. A yokai whose face is covered by black hair. There are expensive stuff inside. Please keep out. Wait, your clothes look familiar. Oh no. I remember. The kidnapper who abducted Tamaki-san several years ago wore the same clothes. What the oh no. You must have mistaken me for someone else. This is my first time here. Really? You do look a bit better than that guy. If I run into that guy, I would definitely don't spare him. Yeah, exactly. Yo, a fresh face. We are the resident band of Kuromoricho Gekijo Sanmai. Sanmai. Is it 3 pieces or something? Okay, Sanmai. Hey, let's show our passion to this Ojo-san. Okay. Sorry. Our band members are very tired lately because of the ritual. Are all of you in charge of the music or for the ritual? Bingo! For the ritual, the music, prayer, and the water of abundance are essential. And we're in charge of the very important music. But the music score is in the music room next to the prop room, so that's very annoying. Okay. Is there something in the music room? Yes, there's a yokai inside. It watches the piano and it doesn't allow anyone to get near it. It is very sensitive to sound. It can detect even the slightest noise. There's no way for us to get close. We tried to get the music score so many times, but the floor in the music room is in disrepair for many years. It makes creaking noises when we step on lightly. So it's quite a problem for us. No music core, we can't play the music. It's so sad. Can you just write a new one? Jesus, this... Why? Just write the new one. Incompetence. Little girl, you look way lighter than us. Maybe you can get music core without making any noise. Why? Why do we have to do such dangerous thing? That yokai won't hurt anyone. It only stops others from... Oh wait. That yokai won't hurt anyone. It only stops the others from getting too close to it. So don't worry, Snowball. Oh. Huh? Alright, I will give it a try. Whoa, break a leg, brave girl. Fuck you, man. My legs is already broken. Rude. Okay, let's see. Hello? Sir? How to translate this paragraph? Flame from the sky, like a storm, downpour. Doesn't seem to make sense. Is it heaven? Is it heaven fire will rain like a thunderstorm? Cries of anguish will come like strong gusts of winds? Indeed. How did you know? I heard it from a broadcast in Shikanaki Station. Wow, what a coincidence. I'm Izumi Yakumo, and I'm a researcher in the folklore amongst humans. May I know who you are? I'm Kiara Kashin. Kiara-san, do you know the content after this sentence? Sorry, I only remember this sentence. I see. What a shame. Is this the prayer for the Hoshin ritual? Yes, for decades, this prayer has been used for the Hoshin ritual. It is said that the words are in the deity's language, and very few people could interpret it. Maybe I can search for a station broadcast and hear the rest of the content. You can try, but... Yakumo-san, is there a problem? How do I put it? I promised Megumi-san that I will translate the prayer for the ritual. If I use the fruits of other people's labor, it feels like I'm cheating Megumi-san. I should still try to translate it all by myself. Kiara-san, it's nice if you like to help me find the translate part for the prayer, but I still want to try translating it while you're working on it. Okay. Okay, I won't disturb you until I found the translated passage. I really appreciate it. With your help, I can finally focus on the translation. Right, I remember there's the radio in the office on the first floor. It could probably receive signal from the Shikanaki station. The key to the office is with Karasumi-san, but he has gone to Shikanaki village to find the water of abundance. He should be back soon. He will give you the key once you tell him why you need it. Okay. Right. Who is this? Hello? Fast asleep. Okay then. Wait, I saw a cat. Oh, a dog. Duckle. Hello. Rin-chan, what are you doing here? Oh, it's a cat. Oh my, are you a fan of Rin-chan? I'm Rin-chan One-san, Hana-chan. I met Rin-chan in the cat cafe before. She helped me a lot. Really? How is she doing in that cafe? Is that stingy Sakurako treating her well? She is doing pretty well there. I see. No wonder she complained a lot, but she never quits. She must be attached to something in that place. She loved that place. Right, if Rin-chan asks you about my life here, please tell her I'm doing well, yeah? Okay. Although the theater has suffered a huge blow because of that vengeful spirit, I don't want her to worry about me, yeah? Okay. Okay then, I will go to the music room. Office. Oh, wait, I forgot. So the music room is here. Oh my god. The music score should be inside that red box. Hana-chan, that yokai seems dangerous. Yeah, it does seem dangerous. A note and sketch with symbols on the walls. The floorboards are marked red in color, would always creak when stepped on. Hurry up and repair it. Oh god. Okay, so maybe, okay, try to remember it then. Okay, so first is right, up, right, down, right, up, left. Oh god, it's a lot. Okay. Oh god. Fuck. Get out. Oh, okay. Let me check the map again. Okay. Okay, so right, up. Oh god, it's so hard to remember. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Like this. Yes, I got it. Fuck. Aika-san, is that you? Who? Aika-san, I have been waiting for you. They said you were killed by the poisonous gas. Huh? Who is Aika-san? But I know you will be back. Look. Huh? I wipe the piano clean every day. These keys are kept in good condition. Listen, the sound haven't changed after so many years. Oh. I have been practicing your favorite song. Would you like to listen to it? Mm. Comment-san, do you know who is Aika-san? Aika-san was the pianist in the theater. 3 years ago, two members of a cult had released poison gas on the roof of the theater. Many passersby died from it, and Aika-san was one of the victims. Maybe because Aika-san is about the same size as you and you are wearing a mask, so the yokai mistook you for Aika-san. Kiddo, it might sound cruel, but you should get out of here ASAP. This yokai is too obsessed, you can't help it. He may do something terrible if he finds out that you are not Aika-san. Well, that's just cruel. I have been practicing hard on the piano every day like Aika-san. Day after day, years after years, I have been waiting for you to come back and play this song for you. Aika-san, do you like it? Oh God. I think it's a bad idea to leave like that, you know? But well, the story is the story. It's just like, I think it would be better if you stayed. And why the fuck don't you close the door, huh? Why don't you close the fucking door, man? At least close the door. Jesus. Okay, I need to find the dude. Okay, I got a music score. Oh, thank you very much. How did you get it? It's a long story. Let's see. Please share this adventure with us when the ritual is over. Such a romantic adventure together with our music will definitely be exciting. Right. It's decided. Yeah, it is decided. The name of our next album is Wonder Girl. Okay. Well then, we'll find a place to practice on this melody. See you, Wonder Girl. Yay. Now where should I go? Oh. Hello? Oh my god. Sorry. Hold on, let me get a tissue. I'm sorry if I startled y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Me is back. Wait, is my stream still on? It is! Oh my god. Damn. Okay. It's still alive. Sheesh. That's cool. Okay, continue. I want to stream at night like I usually do, but it might not work because the internet in Vietnam right now is it's so fucking shit. No. So yeah, maybe. Okay, so let's talk to this dude. Are you Karasumi-san? Hello? Shh, don't talk so loudly, Ka. Ah, I'll be in trouble if Megumi-san hurt me. Who is Megumi-san? I heard that you went to Shikanaki village to fetch the water of abundance. Well, yeah, but when I went there, I found out there's no water in the well. No one told me, Ka. Megumi-san would definitely be disappointed if I can't complete such a minor task. The ceremony needs water of abundance. Of course. Why you ask such a simple question, man? Okay. The water of abundance is the well water given by... Oh god. Wait, I was blocking the text the whole time. Okay. And the chat box is a bit obscuring too. So yeah, maybe I will move it a little. Right. Oh god. It's so hard to do it. Okay. The water of abundance is the well water given by a deity. Not only does it have magical effects, but also quite spiritual. So if anyone wants to talk to Hoshin, you need to use the water of abundance. Ka! The water of abundance has always been stored in the shrine of the god of abundance. I'm dyslexic. Okay. Maybe it has not been looked after over these past few years, and the yokais and animals from nearby drank the water of abundance until there's not a drop left. That's ironic because like it's called the water of abundance. It's supposed to be excessively a lot, but it's not. Weird. The water of abundance I call bullshit. Oh, once I think of how Megumi-san would look when she is disappointed, I dare not to go inside her. Okay. Wait, don't tell me Megumi-san sent you. No, but I'm certainly looking for you. The key to the office, here you go. Megumi-san may have a good impression on me if I can help Yokomo-san. Okay, if you're busy, don't worry about me. I won't think of a good excuse to bluff my way, Ka. Okay. Have fun with that then. I will take the case. And seriously, you should shut that door, you know? Ugh. Oh god. Potted plants. Potted plants. Oh, a lamp. That's weird. Should it be collecting dust by now, you know? Because turn on the radio. I will. Ooh, musty letters. Thanks to Hoshin-sama, this year is another bumper year. It's high time that we buy shares in the company. We're gonna make a fortune when the factory is set up. I remember my father used to be an investment advisor for a food company. The factory in the letter is referring to where my father was in charge. Okay, turn on the radio, yes. Heaven's fire will rain like a thunderstorm. Cries of anguish will come like strong gusts of winds. Hoshin-sama will manifest itself and save the living from misery. I shall sacrifice my flesh and offer my soul to pray for Hoshin-sama's mercy and invokes that mighty powers. The season shall pass. God damn it. The season shall pass and save us from suffering. Why so many S's? We shall pray with utmost sincerity for Hoshin-sama's eternal existence. Wait, this is not right. It's so bright. Oh my god. Oh, did we just time travel? The calendar is at the year of 1987. Fuck. Who is that? Oh my god, he's hot. I thought you were in the screening room just now. I have no time to play games with you. The Hoshin ritual will finish soon. You should leave early. This dude is hot, man. Wait. We're probably in the Hoshin ceremony that was held 11 years ago. By the way, we can fetch some water of abundance to bring back. Water of abundance is so precious that it will be closely guarded. Let's check out the place. Perhaps we can obtain some while nobody is watching. A good idea. But isn't that stealing? Come on. God, okay. Let me see. Who is that? Anyway, the dude is hot. The ritual is over. This is a restricted area. Please leave. Okay. Oh. I told you not to run around. It would be terrible if Hoshin-sama became furious. Mama would just fall asleep during the ritual, and you're still blaming me. This Onechan says there was a Zasiki Warashi some down here, so I came here. What? I did? Sorry, my daughter is a little naughty. Please don't mind her. Leave her alone. Let's go home. Oh, I wasn't lying. This Onechan really told me. Did I? I didn't. I didn't, right? I didn't remember doing that. Wait, who's this? Hello? Kid, the ritual is over. Please put the mask back to the prop room. Oh boy. No need to go out. Then where do I go? Back to the prop room? Okay, fine. It's you again. I said no entry. I am returning the mask. Then hurry up. Theater is closing soon. Oh my god. I just went crazy. Oh man, for a second there, I thought this dude said pornograph. And I was like, what? Pornograph? Porn? What the fuck? But it's just phonograph, you know? Phonograph. Should I put him here? Oh. A clock. Should I? Yes. Huh? Okay. Oh, so he's gone. Okay, so. Okay. Okay then. Okay, so let's steal something. Let's go. Can I go in now? Oh, I have some gosang, I think. I don't know what it's called in English. I will just eat it. Is that the water of abundance? Yeah, I heard the villagers in Shikanaki village are violent. It's a serious matter if you get caught by them. Yeah, I know. If we can't get the water of abundance as soon as possible, the ceremony will be over soon. We have to think of a way to get them to leave this room. The video is so boring. Mama always fell asleep when... Oh, so I did. So I did tell the little girl that. Interesting. I fucked up timeline. Kid, I found something interesting just now. Wait, I write it. Yashiki Warashi. A household diary that appears as a child with a red face and bob hair. Oh, what is it? It's a lobby out there. Look around for it carefully. Okay. Terajima Ace. This dude is hot. I hope you're not evil. I hope you're not bad. Okay? Dude. Sorry the ceremony is over, please leave. Well, you mad? I just got here. I demand to get in, you know. I just got here. Hello, sir? You are rude. You are hot, but you are rude. Okay. The ritual is over. As I was saying, Terajima-san, there is much fewer attendees at the ceremony this year. The villager won't need to rely on this land once the plant is built. I heard that the company developed a new type of fertilizer from the component in the water of abundance. It's as good as the water of abundance. Okay. What? Many villagers worship the Hoshin because of the water of abundance. Once there is a substitute, Hoshin will lose a lot of followers. Could you disrespect a god? Terajima-san, do you still worship Hoshin? Me? Who knows? I just want to run this theater well now. This place is the product of my blood, sweat, and tears. By the way, the newly bought equipment is quite expensive. Take good care of it. Don't worry, leave it to me. Okay then. You fucking asshole. Let me save. Save. Okay. What should I do to make them leave? Should I knock them? I guess I can't do anything else, huh? Where should I go? No need to go out. What should I do? What can I do? Oh, there's a record. Oh, can I play according to the record? Oh, maybe? Yes. Someone is playing the piano. It must be some kids messing around. I gotta go check. Oh, Oh my god, hello Sky. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I am playing. Oh my god. Hot guys. Yeah, I'm playing Tales of the Black Forest. I'm trying to finish this game. Yes, this guy's hot. Hot. Oh my god, look at this. He's my boyfriend now. I will introduce you guys to my new boyfriend. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, see, we're a happy couple. Office. Yes, dear. Office. I saw someone running into the office just now. Thank you for notifying me. I'm going to check it out. Okay, bye. Bye, husband. There's something else. But they are asleep. How did I fall asleep? Where's my daughter? I saw a girl playing in the corridor over there. She might be your daughter. I'll go and check. Thank you very much. Wedding invitation when? I don't know. Maybe never because he doesn't exist, you know. Okay, let's take some water. Problem solved. That man from just now may be still in the office. We can't go in there to use Nensha right now. We can still use the wall clock in the prop room to return to the office. Okay, smart. Let's go. Hello, kiddo, and the mom. Sup, man? Yes. Time travel, let's go. Oh, oh my god, mommy. Mommy? Hello? Oh my gosh, she's hot. She's so pretty, look at it. Look at her. Look at her. Hello. Kihara Ayako. Seichi, thank you for attending the ritual with me. She got a boyfriend? Ah, that sucks. I thought you were an atheist and wouldn't come to the type of ceremony. Wait, is this... Wait a minute. Kira Seichi. He got green eyes, look at that. So pretty. Look at him. Oh my gosh. I've always been too busy with work to spend time with you, so take it as a form of compensation. Okay. Great way to compensate your girlfriend, man. But why would you want to come here? I remember you don't worship Hoshin, do you? This girl is so pretty, man. Suddenly gay. I'm suddenly gay for her. Look at her. Oh my god, mommy. That girl said Hoshin would answer a lot of prayers. Hoshin would definitely ensure your work goes smoothly and we will live happily together. Aww, that's so cute. That's so cute. The hearers, aren't you? What do you mean, aren't I always? I always what? I always what? The theater is closing soon. Ayako, let's go back. Oh. Oh, damn. Where is this place? This place is... Aren't I what? Aren't I straight? Aren't I gay? I don't know. But like, yeah, I'm in... I'm more into men. But, ooh, there's always room for hot girls, you know? I will always welcome hot mommies. Oh my god, that's scary. Hello? Should I just walk away? Hello? What should I do? Oh. Even you don't know yourself, how can I know? Yeah, exactly. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Okay, just walk away then. Bitch. What the fuck do you want? Why are you stopping me? It's a lot of mask. It's all your fault. Anyways, how's my leg? Still good. I still feel a bit numb. But it's all good, I think. Yeah, I can still walk a little bit. can't go to work though, but I can still walk around in my room. Kind of hard for me to take a shower and stuff because I cannot get it wet, you know, my foot. I shouldn't get it wet. Yeah, that's the hardest part. Oh my god. Yeah, but like, yeah, I'm all good. I'm not up and running, but like up and walking. You turned us into these. These what? These nuts? Oh my god. No one will forgive you. Holy fuck. Oh my god, oh my god, oh fuck, fuck. Oh damn. That's terrifying. Whoa. What just happened? I was running after my parents. That was my mom? And my dad? Oh damn. Okay. Hot mommy indeed. Go shower with one leg sticking out of the curtain. Yeah. I try put my leg on the toilet. It's really hard. It's really hard to do that. Oh god. Why did I run into that place? Ballerina. Ballerina. I don't have a curtain though. I just have a door. And like the bathroom is just one room. It doesn't have like different rooms where like you separate the shower and the toilet. No, I don't have that. It's all in one. Kiara-chan, you forgot? There's quite a few redless spirits around the theater. Redless spirit can sometimes create illusion that leads passerby astray. That also means losing one's bearing in the legends. What? Yep, basic bathroom design. Yeah. Don't tell me I only saw an illusion of my father and mother just now. Maybe the redless spirits can become the person or thing that you want based on what you're thinking. They might have realized you want to go to find out the truth, so they became your parents. Let's go to the office. Okay. Let's go. Yes. Open the door. Walk in. Okay, let's go. Use the calendar. Wait, what? Say it. Kiara-chan, is there anything special in this photo? The second person from the right is my father. Really? He looks rather fine and easygoing. I want to see that picture. There's a key behind the photo frame. Ooh. A list of names written on the back of the photo. Masuyama Masao, Kiara Seichi, Watanabe Katsuo, Terajima Eisei. I remember the headman of Shikanaki village is Watanabe. Masuyama Masao is the station master who joined the Shiri... Blah, blah. Oh my god, I can't read. I can't read. Terajima Eisei would be the person in charge of the theater, whom we met just now. Did my father know them because he was involved in the construction of the factory? What factory? Clean desk. Clean deck. Yes. Open it. The radio and some files. Okay, cool. What is this? This is a prayer for Houston ritual. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We shall pray. Okay. We got the water and the prayer. Let's go back. Yeah, let's go. Whoa. What is that? Oh, it's so bright. Ah, my eyes. Okay, we're back. Now that we have obtained the water of abundance and the prayer for the ceremony, when we succeed in summoning Hoshin, we might uncover the secret in that curse. And I always think my mother and father have something to do with Hoshin. But Kihara-chan, I don't think this way to summon Hoshin is reliable. Did you forget what Tamasaki-san told us? If you summon Hoshin without thinking, it might bring misfortune. Kiritani. Maybe I'm imagining things. When we were on the second floor earlier, you didn't seem too keen on attending the ceremony. You said before that you knew some secret about Shikanaki village, but you couldn't divulge it because of the curse. Don't tell me it has something to do with Hoshin? Is that so? Kihara-chan, it's just your imagination. I haven't finished my manuscript. That's why I'm so eager to get out of this place. You seem so nervous, even when your voice is giving you away. Really? You must have misheard me. Oh, what is that? Ooh. What is that? Whoa. What's wrong? What's wrong? What happened? We were just practicing the ritual music on the second floor when suddenly we heard that vengeful spirit screaming horribly. Then it went nuts. It went nuts. It is time for the Nut Clan to solve it. Top tier VA, thank you. Thank you. Your rehearsal must have been disturbed. You must have disturbed that spirit. I told you so many times that your music is literally noise. This is art. This is fashion. Where are the other yokai? We ran downstairs and told the other yokai to run and hide. They are already hiding in the prop room now. Okay. Cool. Why don't they run outside? Run outside. Yeah, why don't they come outside? Even the yokai would get corroded by the weeping rain outside. It's way more horrible than the vengeful spirits upstairs. Ah yes, choose your poison. Excuse me. It seems that we have to postpone the ritual. Let's take refuge. I can't read. Let's take refuge in the prop room before the vengeful spirits come here to give us trouble. Okay. Kihara-san, what's in your hand? This is the water of abundance and the prayer for the ritual. Kihara-san, how did you accomplish it? I used a certain ability to go back to the Hoshin ritual that was held several years ago and got both the prayer and the water for the ritual. Amazing, isn't it? Unexpected. Kihara-san is really extraordinary. It's not too late if we conduct the Hoshin ritual now. Furthermore, the water of abundance, prayer, music, and person for Jingu are all set. Who? Jingu? Who is Jingu? Jingo is the Miko in charge of presiding over the Hoshin ritual. Your figure is quite close to that of human girls. And you seem to have amazing power. So you are the perfect candidate to preside over the ritual. Okay, I will try. What? I need to stay here too? Why, of course. Who else is going to play the music if you leave? You're not allowed to run away. Karasumi-san, please hurry to the prop room and tell the other yokai to barricade the door with wooden boxes. Okay. All of you take care. Kira-san, please go to the room where the offerings are kept and change into the Miko attire. Oh my god, I'm getting a new costume. Yes. Miko clothing. Miko. What the fuck are these people doing? Why are they laying down like that? Why the fuck did you? What a weird position is this? What the fuck? And I have to change clothes in front of these people? Hello? Can I get some privacy? Yo? What kind of perverts just like lay there when a girl changes her clothes? What the fuck? Cult. You know what? Yeah, maybe this is the Nut Clan. These are my people, I guess. Oh. What, huh? Kiritani was wrong. Kiara-chan, there's no point in carrying out the Hoshin ritual. Don't waste your time on it. Dude, I wouldn't want to waste my time, okay? But this is the story. This is how the story goes. I can't go against it. You know? Kiritani, what do you actually know about it? Hoshin... it's dead already. お前はもう死んでいる。何? This is a tightly guarded secret among Hoshin's followers, so it's not surprising that these yokai wouldn't know. Anyways, it's pointless to summon Hoshin, because Hoshins no longer exist. Kiritani, how do you know all this? Nani? Nani? I used to be a villager in Shikanaki village. And worship Hoshin. Because I broke a rule for those who worship Hoshin, I was punished by Hoshin. And I lost part of my voice. Okay. As expected. I thought you knew too much about Shikanaki village at the beginning. And whenever you are nervous, you would speak with a Shikanaki village accent. Okay. Then what about the curse on me? What did I do that Hushin would punish me? Kiara-chan, this has nothing to do with you. You are a victim of the curse. Hey? Anyway, we can't count on Hoshin. We can only rely on our own abilities to find the film. Why did you decide to tell me now? You should have told me sooner. Sorry, I heard your conversation by accident. Since that little pigeon said Hoshin is dead, we can carry out another plan. Another plan? The vengeful spirit is quite likely to be formed by the accumulate anguish from the victim of the gas attack 3 years ago. So we can use your ability to return to this place 3 years ago and stop that gas attack. If no one dies, there would be no vengeful spirits. that would fuck up the timeline. Okay? Miss, I know you have good intention, but that would fuck up the timeline. And you won't be here. Yeah. Ninja cannot change death, even if we go back to the past. Yeah. Oh, little pigeon, how do you know? Have you tried it before? Well, she got a point, but like, you shouldn't change the past, you know? You shouldn't try to change the past. I haven't tried it, but this is one of the rules of Nensha. Kiara-chan, please trust me. Nensha cannot change death. Yeah, don't be tempted, okay? Kiara-san, I know you are a kind person, but this pigeon seems to be hiding a lot of things from you. Can you still trust her? Kiara-chan. I mean, I would still trust her, but like, I don't know. Trying to change the death? I don't think it's possible, you know? I don't think it's possible. Like, I've watched enough movies. I have watched enough movies to see where this would go if you try to like change the death, you know? Megumi-san, I trust Kiritani. Yeah. Although Kiritani is always making a fuss, it isn't reliable sometimes, and she even likes to delay her manuscript. Eh? Look at her face. Look at her face. Every phrase after the but is invalid. But. Okay, so this is an invalid, right? But whenever she's at my side, I feel sure. It is this feeling of assurance that I have accepted her for hiding things from me. So I trust her because I listen to my heart. Wow. Hira-chan, you have always felt this way? Yeah, I love you, but not in that way, okay? Jesus. Yes, of course. You have to tell me the truth when the curse is lifted. No problem. The friendship between young girls is a cliche indeed. It is not bad, and I think an audience would like it. I have no objection to the strong relationship between you two, but I still think this pigeon is hiding something from you. Since both of you aren't willing to go back to the past, why don't you transfer your ability to me? I am going to stop that tragedy. Hey, you are threatening us. Sort of. Oh my god, thank you for the hydrate. Okay, me will hydrate. Let's see if I have some water left. Water of abundance. Okay, not so abundant anymore because I ran out of water. Okay, now I'm really out of water. Hold on. I will go get some water. Hold up. Wait a minute. Drink. Okay. I'm drinking. Hold up. Okay. There we go. Oh god. Oh my god, oh my god. Lucky that I have water right outside my door. Okay, more water. Okay, good. Hydrated. Water of abundance. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's continue. Sort of. Okay, lady. Kiara-san, you're stuck here now. You have no other choice. Huh. I remember now. I was wondering why you are dressed so strangely. Oh god. Kiara-chan, she is that woman with the split up in the legend. With the split lips in the Oh, okay. That's explained why she always wears a mask. Right. Woman with the split lips. I have heard of this urban legend. Right, it's this person. They say someone in Kuromori town saw the woman with the split lip in the middle of the night. No time to explain right now. Kiara-chan, your ability seems to be related to something, right? Hand it over. I'm the only one who can use the Nensha. But since that vengeful spirit has something to do with the gas attack, I might be able to find a way to exercise this after we go back in time to investigate the place. Then that means we have a deal. By the way, I know you are human, so don't need to wear that mask in front of me. Come in, son. I'm going to take you off for a while. There, you happy? As expected, you really have an adorable face. Hey, yo. This is not the right time to be flirting right now, okay, ma'am? Hello? I mean, I know you're a good person. Just look at the side of your soul. Look, I know you're a good person, but yo, no time for flirting. Okay, I have to save a town. No wonder everybody likes you so much. It's perfect timing. What do you mean? Perfect timing. Huh, of course. Kiara-chan is so adorable and smart. That's why everybody likes her. You mentioned just now that you need an electrical appliance to use Nensha. There is an electrical appliance in the yokai shop on the second floor. I will go with you. Okay. My god. My god. Endo Megumi joins the team. I got her mommy on my team now. These weirdos. Oh. They are just dolls. Damn, I thought these were real peoples. Oh my god, they're just dolls. Okay. Cool. I thought these were real people and I was like, what the fucking pervert is this? At least if we're going to die, we die with a compliment. Yeah. We die being pretty. No. Oh, what's this dude doing here? Hello? Miss Megumi, it looks very dangerous here. When the ritual start? Kira-san needs to get familiar with the proceeding. You will stay here. If you're scared, just go and hide in the room where we store our offerings. Okay. No, that room looks even more scary. I would just stay here on standby. Okay. Suit yourself. Wait, where do I have to... Oh my god, that's... What's happening? The negative energy from that vengeful spirit is beginning to spread. We need to hurry. Okay. Oh gosh. How do I get through? Will the yokais hiding in the prop room be okay? The door to the prop room won't last much longer. Let's hurry to the yokai yacht on the second floor. Okay. Then yeah. Oh god. Okay, yokai room. Ugh. There we go. Megumi-san, I heard... Okay, what does this Yume one sounds like? I forgot. I've done too many voices.
Megumi-san, I heard that a vengeful spirit escaped. Should we continue with the ritual?
The ritual is cancelled. Kira-san and I have a new plan. We will destroy that vengeful spirit.
Megumi-san, if you decide to destroy the vengeful spirit...
Yume, give me the item I left with you for safekeeping.
A moment, please. Megumi-san, here's your watch.
Why do I sound like a robot? Thank you, Yume. Kihara-san, this watch still works. The rest is up to you. AI detected. Yeah, AI detected, indeed.
I am an AI. I am AI VTuber Angel. Hello.
Megumi-san.
Megumi-san.
Yeah, I can't remember how I voiced that creature, so I just go ham with it. Oh, is that me? Oh my god, is that me? It looks so cute.
Please select the square with the Vidcom soldier. What the fuck? How? They are all bushes. How? I don't see any. No face detected. Can I play with all of you?
What the
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, you found a May soundboard. Oh yeah, have you seen the summoning the tea kettle demon? Where is it? Let me play it for you. Ah yes, this one. I used to have a longer one, but like it was way too long. Might put that up again, I don't know. Okay, Tao A. Okay, so there's like 3 girls or what? Salute to the Wheeze. Yes, salute to the Wheeze. Okay,
We're playing hide and seek right now. We'll hide and you catch us, okay? Don't open your eyes till you have finished counting your...
oh my god, it's so hard to.
From 1 to 100. No peeking, or we won't play with you again. Okay, here I go. One, 2, 3.
Oh my god, what is that? Ugh.
Who are you? Eh? You can see me?
That is scary as fuck, man.
Where are they? Let me see. They ran away when you counted to 13. They were saying, she can see unclean things. Don't play with her while running away. Hey, Ojo-san, don't cry. I can play with you.
No. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Why are we taking photos? Ando-san, people are saying you would take a break from the movies to join Aotori theater troupe. Can you share with us the reason? As an actress, I want to do more than simply appearing on screen. I hope to improve my acting. Look at her. Look at this beauty. Kimi to watashi tonight. Wink. Wink. Look at her. Look at her. Oh my gosh, she is so pretty, man. There are a lot of senpai who were far better than me in our Tori theater troupe, and I believe I will benefit a lot of them. Yes, please. Yeah. Yes. Earlier, a journalist took a picture of you with film producer Yamano Hitoshi in private. Are you both seeing each other? Oh, scandal. Oh. Yamano-san and I were just friends. We were talking about my break from the movies that day. Does that mean Yamano-san prompted you to quit acting? You've misunderstood me. Taking a break from the movies is my own decision. Your fans has experienced disappointment that you are taking a break from your movie career. What would you say to them? I'm deeply sorry for disappearing from the limelight for some time. I remember everyone's support and devotion for me. I won't let everyone down. You'll see a better Ando Megumi in years' time. Once again, I'd like to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart for your support. You know what? That's a good way to graduate as a VTuber. No, I'm just kidding.
Papa, can you come to school sport meet next week?
Sorry, Kashin. I'll be away on business next week. I've asked my colleagues to accompany you.
Ah, great. My dad is not there for me. Angry.
I'll take you to the amusement park when I'm back, alright?
Okay. Papa, can you see yokai?
Kashin, yokai doesn't exist in this world.
Yeah, they does. Look at... But I did see them.
Kashin, I'm busy now. Have you finished reading the books I wrote on your reading list?
Reading books is boring. Not yet.
Then read your books. Papa is really busy right now.
Well, fuck you, Dad. You don't love me.
Oh my god. This hot dude again. Megumi-san, this show is a huge success. The audience love your role. I'm flattered. I owe it to the guidance from you and the other senpais who were cast in the show. It's rare to see such a humble star like you. What a pity that you are returning to the big screen. It's really a big loss for the theater. Teruijima-san, I will already remain a member of this theater. I will come back to see everyone when I'm free. Great, you will always be welcome here. Yes, you are welcome. The celebration is about to begin. Megumi-san, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Oh my god. It's demon again.
Oba-san.
Oba-san.
Oba-san, are you a yokai?
Oh, Oba-san? Do I look that old? From a human's perspective, I am a yokai indeed.
Others people can't see yokai. How come I can see you? How come they don't want to play with me?
You're being different, girlie. Being different is not good. As the saying goes, birds of the same feathers flocks together. It's just like how some people like mixed rice with natto, some like mixed rice with egg, and some who likes rice with natto will stay away from those who... What the fuck is this comparison? Okay, so rice with natto people doesn't like rice with egg people. Got it. For those human who couldn't see yokai, it's because of fear, envy, and various reasons. They would treat those who could see yokais as abnormal people.
That's kind of sad. Not gonna lie. What should I do? Should I look for a person who can also see yokai like me?
Then you are no different from those people, right?
Huh?
What does that mean? Ojo-chan, have you heard of this saying? If you smile nicely at others, people may give you the cold shoulder. And people may also give you a smile in return, give you a warm hug, or even stay at your side forever. Perhaps one day, you may lose your ability to see yokai and become a normal girl. But your kindness and love for others will bear fruit. To love and be loved is the best thing in the world. Oh, Jojan, I can see that you are a kind and gentle child. So, follow your heart and express your love to those you love. That's enough. I love ESU. Okay, no one heard that. Good. Would be embarrassing.
I see. Thank you, Yokai Oba-san.
I do. You do? No, you don't know anything, okay? Shh. You didn't hear anything from me, okay? This is like I'm just reading a script from this game, okay? And it says I love ESU. You're always listening. Creepy. Are you a stalker? Are you a stalker, Sky? That's creepy, man. Megumi-san, please wait a minute. What? You are? Oh no, is this a stalker? Oh no. I think I know where it's going. Megumi-san, I'm your fan. I watch all your movies dozens of times. You are the observer. Another way to phrase that you are a stalker, okay. That's your preference, okay. I respect your choice of words. Yeah. I respect how you identify yourself. Okay. Thank you for your support. Oh no. But I'll go with the stalker. What the fuck? Ayo? Ayo? Okay. Megumi-san, I heard you are seeing Yamano-san. This kind of gossip isn't true. Oh my god. You are just seeing other guys. Yep, it's get creepy. Oh no. Megumi-san, I love you so much. How could you go out with other guys? I always support every movies of yours. I am the one who loves you the most. Why? Why did you betray me? Oh shit. Ah. Did she die? Is there really nothing you could do? Oh god. Megumi-san got injured badly this time. We have done our best. Isn't this the best hospital for plastic surgery? Oh. The cut at the corner of her mouth is 10 centimeters long. Oh my god. Oh girl. It's 10 centimeters long and it's very deep too. Even the best plastic surgeon can't make that scar disappear completely. No. Megumi-san is our main attraction because of the recession. Everyone's working around her depends on her face to earn the livelihoods. Sorry, we have really done our best. That's bad. God damn it, stalker. Megumi-san, we will always support you. Megumi-san, we will always love you regardless of how you have changed. Really now? Everyone is waiting for you to return. Megumi-san, I have already announced that you're going to take a break from the movie indefinitely. Rest well. Ah, it's just sad, you know. Imagine the depressed that she felt on the hospital bed. Jeez. I believed everything they said to me naively. Yeah, God. When you're on your hospital bed, you tend to think a lot, and like, if you face these words, oh God, it's gonna hit you real bad. I have been there. I have been there. I believed them when they said they would accompany me through this difficult period. Yeah. But since then, I have not seen them again. Oh. Megumi-san, what was that? Oh my god. Baku can turn people's memories into dreams. What you saw just now were our memories. Looks like my watch was left with Baku for so long that it got affected by some of Baku's demonic power and got projected in our memories by accident. Okay. Since you've seen my past, I don't need to hide it anymore. Oh my god, the cut. Oh no, look at her. Oh, that is so bad.
Megumi-san, sorry for having called you the woman with the split lips earlier.
Little pigeon, are you pitying me?
Eh,
I appreciate your kind intention, but I don't deserve any of your pity.
why?
Why? Let's bygone be bygones. If I remember correctly, the gas attack will take place in half an hour time on the roof of the theater. We better hurry and find a way to the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Do we still need the film though? But where? Where's the film? I guess not here. That's a pigeon. That's a pigeon. I don't know what it is anymore. I think it's a chicken. Like at first, I think it was a chicken. You should look. Yeah, it does look like an egg too. Yeah, I think at first I call it a chicken. A chicken. Quack. It's a quack. Okay. Where do we go? Maybe this. Maybe this way. Is it? Oh, it is. Door's locked. Ugh. Fuck. Okay then. What's this? A note. Terajima-san, the real estate developers will complete the handover next week. Please move out of the theater before then. Alright. Oh god, that's a lot of stuff to look at. Many detective novels are placed on a shelf, and a sheet of paper with strange symbols is pasted on the top shelf. These symbols probably mean something. Let's look around to see if there's a way to decipher the symbols. Maybe this one. A strange card attached to the metallic box with a combination lock. Oh god. This card looked like it's used to solve a certain type of puzzle. The theater manager Terajima is a love mystery. He must have designed the card. Terajima Eisei. I saw him before the Hoshin ritual in 1987 and Megumi-san's memories. Terajima Eisei isn't just a theater manager, but he also the head of and the screenwriter of Autori Theater Troupe. He is very talented individual. But sorry, I just thought of the past. Let's keep looking for the key. Okay. Okay. Let's decipher. The holes on this description card correspond to the symbol on the paper. Oh my god. Press the arrow keys to move the card. Press X to exit the current page. Okay. Like, how you do this? Oh. Is this it? Huh. Is it the one? How do you decipher the shit? Huh? What does this mean? What does this do? What is this shit? I don't get it. I don't get it. That's some realistic door. Yeah, the sound effects in this game is crazy. Seriously, it scares me like a whole lot of time. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? I don't understand this. How do you do this? Huh. Uh. Huh. How does this work? Like, X? How do you decipher this one? The first one... I mean, like, just moving it around like this? Or what? I don't know. I don't know. Huh. Which one is the right one? This? So there's one maybe we should count it. Okay, so if this is the right one, then 1 cloud, 3 circles, 2 what was that thing? Like an X, I guess. It looks like an X, 2X, and 1 brackets, I guess. Okay, maybe that. Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 1. Is it? It is correct. I'm a smart cookie. There's a book and the key to the attic. Ooh, what is that? Spiritual Journey, Shugihara Hirosumi. This book is from Shirin Tengoku. Terajima Ace is a member. Oh, so he is a member of the cult, I think. This letter. The apostate Masuyama is so scared of police investigation that he intends to submit the list of our members as mitigating evidence to the police. Please get rid of him ASAP. Oh boy, that's strange. Oh wait. You know what? I'm a bit hungry. I will get some snack. Okay. Hold on. BRB. Snack. Oh, delicious. Oh my god. Okay. I just realized that I have a cup of tofu. Is this tofu? Like soft tofu? You know, the sweet kind. I have a cup of tofu. I haven't ate yet. I should eat it before it goes bad. Yeah, tofu. Yeah. I fucking love tofu, man. It's so good. I love this shit. This is the food of childhood, you know? Speaking of food, what? Tell me. What? What's... Food. You always feel like you're forgetting something. Huh? Did you? Like what exactly? Like from the food talk that we had yesterday? Or what? That means Masuyama. And you look at the sink and you was like, damn, you have... What? You haven't eaten for 3 days? How the fuck? Huh? How can you survive? Did you like eat out or something? Oh my god. Thank you, Demi. Thank you for the raid. Is it? Is it a raid? Oh my god, I haven't set it up at all. Fuck. Thank you, Demi. What a good boy. Thank you for the raid. Yay. I am playing. You had 3. It's okay. I'm not doing anything interesting anyway. You didn't leave your house this weekend. It's okay, Demi. Don't worry. Okay? Don't worry. Kinda. Yeah, don't worry, boy. Oh, I think I can do shout out, I think. I don't know if I can. I saw Toe and Panda do it, but like, is this how you do this? Yes! Great! Let's go! Yeah, shout out to Demi! Cute little demon boy. Who is a good boy but had the laughter of a fuck boy. Come support him, okay? Man. Not cute? No, what are you talking about? You are cute. Yeah, you should. Yeah, Yeah, set up the bot. It will help a lot. Seriously. I would need help because I'm basically illiterate. Tech illiterate. I don't know shit about this. Okay, let's go. Oh, this dude would hang. You gosh. Okay. Faith in the Hoshin has already declined before Masuyama and Masao got hanged. Most of the follower has an ambivalent attitude, so they wouldn't possibly kill anyone who renounced their belief. Oh yeah, Sky, you got to affiliate recently, right? Congrats! Congrats! Oh my god. You can start earning money now. Yeah! Man, I really remember the time I got affiliate. It was so it was so memorable. Yeah, Pog. Yeah. You don't know about it. I think it's easy though. Like, you just need to fill up some form. Yeah. About taxes and put your credit card information in, I think. I struggle with that too, but like oh yeah, Sky, look for a sugar mommy. or a sugar daddy. Then you will start earning money. Yeah. I mean, it's not much, but dude, it feels amazing when you receive the paycheck. Trust me. Oh my god, it's not much, but it's cool as heck. This is so good. God damn it, I love this so much. Tao pho is so good. Okay. We got the key to the attic. Let's hurry to the roof and stop them. Okay. Go to the roof. To the moon even. Let's go. To the roof. How do you get to the roof? Hold on, let me save. Wrong. Save. Okay, cool. Escape. Is this the way to the roof? It is. Okay. Are there anything interesting here? Maybe not. Okay. It doesn't have the black film reels we were looking for. Seems like we have to go back to the attic in 1998. 1998? That was when I was born. What? How do you go back? No idea, but okay. What's wrong? Why can't we get across? I've said before that ninja can't change death. The gods have to adhere to their own duties in order to avoid causing great disorders in the world. So, areas under the control of the gods have this type of cause and effect barriers. Hushin controlled the time and space in all 4 seasons, but he isn't responsible for the cycle of life and death. Even he couldn't break this type of barrier. Why? Oh well, we just have to watch them, huh? Ando-san, are you hesitating? Wait, what? These people are innocent. So you are the one who caused it? What? I can't do it. Ando-san, take a closer look at these people below. They treated you like a monster and humiliate you with all sorts of strange nicknames. You know what? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Have you ever hurt them? You are handsome, but fuck you. Jesus. What a bad personality. Ugh. Ew. Disgusting. Oh my god. When I said bad boy ain't good, but good boy ain't fun, I didn't mean this. Yes, harder? What do you mean? Sky? 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 Hello? Please? What? I am in shock. I am shook. Look at how shook I am. And look at this. Wait, where's my... Which one was that? I forgot. Which one is the questionable, is this one? No. Is this one? No. This one? I can't remember which which key I bind it to. Oh god, what the fuck, man? What? I can't remember which key I keyed it to, so oh well. Maybe O? Not this one. I can't remember. Okay. But like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Sky? Sky, my guy, are you okay? Okay, continue. No, you never hurt them. On the contrary, you love them very much. You have given so much of yourself to the movies so that you couldn't disappoint your beloved audience. But they never care about the amount you have sacrificed for them. Listen. She is doing what she enjoys, okay? Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. She was doing what she likes, okay? Don't you just gaslighting her like that. Oh my god. This dude, I was going to marry him, but now, look at this dude. I can't stand this type of personality. Oh my god. Fuck you. Fuck you. Not in that way. Fuck you. They put you on a pedestal before you got wounded, and what did they do after you got wounded? They criticized you heavily by the same amount. I mean, yeah, that would be bad, but like, there are some people who didn't do anything, you know? And who are the ones who care about you after you got wounded? It's the people in the Aotori theater troupe. Ando-san, we are the only people that you can trust. I mean, like, if I'm some. But now, these people downstairs are going to drive our troupe out of this theater. Oh wow, that's bad. Well, yeah, kill them. Kill them. Kill them all. Kill them all. Lmao. Ando-san, you need to defend the theater. And defend your blood, sweat, and tears. Do it. You just need to open the canister and throw it off the rooftop. It's very simple. Stop! Yeah, you can't. Stop now! Please! Stop! I finally understood why Megumi-san rushed to stop this tragedy. Yeah, because she's the one who caused it. She has screamed at herself in the past. Until the sound was drowned out by the torrential rain and the scream of the passerby below. I am still so naive that I thought revenge could solve everything.
Yeah. As my brother used to say, violence is not the answer. It's a question. And the answer is yes.
No, okay, that's a bad advice. Okay, that's a bad advice. Do not take it. Do not take it. Do not take it. Do not take it. But like, yeah. Revenge is not gonna help. So naive that I thought going back to the past could make amends for my mistake. Maybe this is the punishment the gods has intent for me. I killed those innocent people. I was the one who prevented their souls from resting in peace. Weeping rains, the vengeful spirits in the theater, are all due to my mistake. Megumi-san. Megumi-san, you reminded me, and I have come up with a way to eliminate that vengeful spirit. Okay, what is it? Kira-san, what's your plan? Kira-san, are you sure this will really work? I've tried this before in Shikanake village, but I can't guarantee it will work. And I also need you to lead the vengeful spirit to this staircase. Megumi-san, this method is rather risky to some degree if you trust me. Ever since I became like this, I can't trust anyone anymore. But after I have seen what you have experienced, my heart keeps telling me to try trusting others again. So, I trust you, Kihara-san. I made this decision by listening to my heart. Thank you, Megumi-san. Let's go back to 1998. My god, a lot of time traveling. It's so fucked up, man. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. Megumi-san, this time is very dangerous. Please be careful. Oh god. Do I have to run again? God damn it. Here, it's on YouTube. That sound came from the first floor. Seems the vengeful spirit is at the first floor. Kihara-san, hurry up and do it. Oh god, I need to save. Save. I hope I don't die. Okay, let's go. Let's go get it. Where's the spirit? You can't kill me. Huh? Oh god, that's a lot of... You kill the innocent people. Live your life in pain and remorse. It's all your fault. Okay. Suffer. Repent. Monster with split lips. Ugly woman. Die. Hey, that's offensive. That's a little too much. That is too far. Okay, let's go. I can run, I think. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Where are you? They lie to you. They like a more beautiful and younger idol. Who would like a disfigured monster? Oh my god, that's too far, man. The sound came from the screening room. Okay. Let me read. You lie to your fans and you don't truly love your fans. Shut the fuck up, man. Who would say to the content creator that, huh? Jesus. Oh my god. You claim you took a break from the movies to train on your acting skills. This is just an excuse to hide your excesses. Your excesses? What's that? Live with the pain from lying to others and being lied to all this while. These spirits are mean. Okay, oh my god, what is that? Ugh. You don't come over. Ocean is behind me. Okay. Oh god. I didn't mean to wake you up. I will never make those noises again. I'm going to announce my retirement from the music scene. Oi, I'm the person you're looking for. Okay. Look. Come. Yeah, come to mommy. Ooh, fuck. Run. I hate this shit. Continue. Yes. Oh, wait. Fuck. Wait. Wait to title screen. Continue. Okay, so auto save it is. Oh god. Why is this shit so fast? It's so fast. It's so fast, man. Okay. Try again. Fuck. Okay. I'm just holding shift to run. So. Fuck, man. Why is that shit so fast? Okay. Try again. I cannot. Fuck. You go a bit slower. Okay, so oh fuck. I hesitated. I thought I can save at that point. Okay. So run all the way then. Faster, please. Faster. Okay. Continue. Let's go. I can do this. I can. Oh. Ew, why tentacles? Why tentacles? Please hurry. Oh my god. Megumi-san, hold my hand tightly. Okay. That was close. Fortunately, we came in time. Sorry. The vengeful spirit disappeared after I led it to the doorway. It's okay, because I'm ready. Now we just need to wait for it. Hiyana-san! Oh my god. So bright. What happened? Okay.
Kiara-chan, why did we came to the roof of the building?
If I remember correctly, Akaoni said before that the weeping rain could also corrode yokai. Besides, didn't you know that the vengeful spirit always hang around inside the theater? And the main entrance and window don't have any of its negative energy? So, I think the vengeful spirit is afraid of a weeping rain.
I get it. You want to lure that vengeful spirit to the rooftop and destroy it with the weeping rain? But will it really take the bait?
Do you still remember back at the Shikanaki village when we helped Tamasaki-san escape from the wedding? I used the watch to evade the foxes that were chasing us?
Yes. Wait a second. Kira-chan, you want to...
I still have Megumi-san's watch. I'll put it here first. Remember the time and then wear it again. I will let that vengeful spirit catch me on purpose and activate Nensha the minute I get caught. Then I will bring that vengeful spirit together with me to the rooftop. Sakurako-san gave us the pearl that could protect us from the weeping rain's corrosive effects. And that vengeful spirit will be exposed to the weeping rain.
Oh, it's worth trying.
Oh my god, that's clever. Girl. Oh. Yeah, die. Die. Ugh, it's so bright. Ugh. My eyes. I am too dark for this. The screen is so bright. Through the curtain of rain, the people who died from the gas attack seems to be tearing the vengeful spirit apart. Okay. It how? Finally, it disappeared above the theater together with the weeping rain. Let's go. Yeah, we did it. Both the weeping rain and the vengeful spirit are gone. Woo, Ojo-san, you actually put an end to the weeping rain and the vengeful spirit. Yeah. Kiara-san, not only you did get rid of the vengeful spirit, but you also stopped the weeping rain. Words can't really express our gratitude. Ka! Since that vengeful spirit is gone, we don't need to hold any Hoshin ritual. How about organizing a concert celebration?